Hello, welcome to the Rooted Remedies podcast. I'm your host, Ethel, and in this week's video, I wanted to go over some books to kind of help you cultivate that sense of wanting to go outside with your kid. Getting them excited, getting yourself excited to do it, because it may not seem exactly related, but it is. It's a huge deal to go outside, get your vitamin D, get your grounding. The electron exchange between your body and the earth is really beneficial for dental development, for the salivary flow in your children's dentition. I know it sounds crazy. What? Go outside? But yes, you need to go outside. It reduces cortisol levels, so stress in your children. It just helps maintain, you want to help establish and maintain a rhythm of going outside frequently. I love to use 1,000 Hours Outside podcast to kind of get me excited about it. But your children are not going to sit through a podcast naturally. So I have some books here that I want to go over with you. It's a bit mixed in ages, depending on what age kids you have. The Treehouse Library. And this is by Anna James. This is obviously a written out book or longer version for like an 8-year-old, 5, if you want to sit and read it with them. I love this one. It just makes them excited to do things outside. All right. So this is going to be a short hit and split it video. But again, the idea is I want you to get a list together of what you could learn. Outdoor kids in an indoor world. This is for a parent, obviously. So getting your family out of the house and radically engaged with nature. Once you start to do it, I would say, I'll speak firsthand. And once you start going out 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, if it's a really nice day, you'll notice the difference. You'll notice the shift in yourself as the parent, being like, oh, my kids do way better when we're outside for longer. I do way better because I've had my contact with nature. I've had my sun exposure. But this book, I haven't finished reading it, obviously, but really, really good ideas and how to help you zero in on the intention of we're going to go outside because it's important. All right. And that one's written by Steven Rinella. The Mushroom Fan Club. This one is by Elise Gravel. My daughter particularly loved this book. She loved reading it with her uncles and with grandpa. I've been into mushrooms for years, so I think it's really cute to finally see some books kind of instill that into children. We went hiking recently, and she brings her little basket, which is not handy. But anyways, she'll grab random mushrooms and put them in the. We don't eat them, obviously. You have to identify them really well. But I think this one is so cute to get them excited about that. The next book, which was also really good for my daughter was an older toddler, On the Nature Trail. And it's a Backpack Explorer series, it looks like. This one's great because it's more interactive, so she can pack a magnifying glass. It tells her to pack, jacket, a camera, a little map. We don't pack sunscreen. Nature patch stickers. These weren't in the book, because again, these came from the library, but I grabbed a bunch to kind of assess which ones I should buy to have, for her ownership. And this is one that I'm definitely going to buy for her. Trail tips. Be prepared, walk and talk quietly. In Colorado, it's a huge thing. Leave no trace. So definitely instilling that in her. Identifying leaves. I really, really liked this book, and so did she. Cooking with Bear. Get the light out of the way. This is a story and recipes from the forest. Again, this is really cool. This is Deborah Hodge and Lisa Sinar. She really enjoyed this one. It just kind of, the things that she sees in the forest and how to use them. Again, my daughter's really young. She's not technically cooking, but she is in her high tower next to me. The Magic and Mystery of Trees is the next book. And this is by Claire McGilpatrick. I'm sorry, that's the illustrator. Jen Green is the author. Again, this one, incredibly beautiful book. What is a tree? Making oxygen, mealtime, summer days, how trees live. We really enjoyed this one. Really, really, really. This one is one I'll definitely buy. It also ties in the mushrooms from the other books. We collect pine cones a lot. My son loves pine cones. And it gives you the trees in the different parts of the world. This one's cool. It incorporates a little bit of like medicinal properties. So tree doctor. So aspirin comes from willow bark. Fruit salad, fruits growing on trees. Again, great book. I really recommend this one. We've had a lot of success with that. And then the last one that I've got here is Little Witch Hazel, A Year in the Forest. Now, again, this is more like a longer format story, but I would sit down like at night. We'd read a couple pages to her. She gets excited about, she thinks my daughter thinks it's her with her little basket and collecting mushrooms. The one book that I don't have here that I am going to purchase is a foraging book for adults. They didn't have it at the library, but there is a foraging for children that I plan on ordering because I think it's just a natural segue, getting them into going outside and then giving them the tools and the information that they need to be able to identify. So yeah, those short video this week, just a list of books that I've been going through to cultivate that love of going outside. It's kind of one of those things that don't seem related for your direct health, but it actually is when you spend time doing it. You will see the benefits, you will see the improvements overall of demeanor. And, I would say I've been doing this for a year and a half now, going outside at least 3 hours a day. My children are rarely, rarely sick, less than a handful of times they've been sick. So something I strongly recommend. Try it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Thank you for hanging out. I know short attention span in this world, but that's my list of books for this week that I've been hanging out with or reading with my kids. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. And thank you for watching this week's video. All right. Take care.